Listen, my mom saw my story when I said I used to sell crack. And obviously I was joking. Everyone knows I'm the weed man, so I was just bantering, innit?
What happens when one of the UK's most respected rappers finds his career and his freedom hanging by a thread? For years, Nines has been celebrated for his music, his storytelling, and his authenticity. But behind the scenes, a darker story has been unfolding. Arrests, cancelled festivals, and shocking courtroom revelations have left fans wondering. Is this truly the end of Nines' career, or just another chapter in his unpredictable journey? It all started with a moment that spread across social media like wildfire. In November 2023, passengers at Heathrow Airport witnessed a scene nobody expected. Nines, in handcuffs, being led away by police officers. Within hours, videos hit TikTok, sparking rumours and theories. Was this a misunderstanding? A setup? Or the result of something much bigger brewing behind closed doors? Fans didn't know it then, but this arrest would mark the beginning of one of the most turbulent chapters in his life. And as details started to emerge, the story only grew more shocking. But the real bombshell wasn't the arrest itself. It was what came next. Just days later, the truth hit the headlines. In Kingston Crown Court, Nines, real name Courtney Freckleton, pleaded guilty to 3 separate offences. The charges weren't minor. He admitted to being coerced in the supply of cannabis, a Class B drug, between August and November of that year. He also admitted possession and failing to comply with a serious crime prevention order after not notifying authorities of a change of address. For many, the idea of Nines facing these charges was shocking enough. But the twist came when the judge refused him bail. That meant waiting in custody until sentencing, with his future completely up in the air. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get worse, another domino fell. Earlier that same month, Nines had announced something huge: the Crop Circle World Festival. Fans thought it was the ultimate comeback move, an event promising music, energy, and his stamp of creativity. But then came the sudden announcement that the festival was cancelled. At first, many thought it was just clever marketing. After all, Nines was known for turning controversy into attention. But this time, it wasn't a stunt. Ticket holders were refunded, merchandise sat in warehouses, and insiders revealed the financial hit was massive. Thousands of T-shirts printed, contracts signed, money invested, all gone in an instant. Nines himself admitted he was the one taking the biggest loss. Fans started asking the question, was this downfall just bad luck, or something deeper? Adding to the confusion was Nines' announcement about retiring from music. He told fans that his last album was truly the end of an era. Unlike Jay-Z, who famously came back from retirement, Nines insisted he wouldn't return. No more albums, no more tapes, just the occasional feature maybe. But fans weren't so sure. After all, how many rappers have retired only to return later? Some even labelled it a publicity move, while others believed him completely. Nines himself joked, "Do I look like Jay-Z?" making it clear he wasn't planning a dramatic comeback. Still, even if he meant it, his words left a lingering sense of doubt. Because deep down, many believed Nines was too connected to the culture to step away for good. And as retirement rumours swirled, another part of his life quietly revealed the weight he was carrying.
the elephant in the room. Because the last time I saw you, babe, I didn't believe you when you said it. But it's the fact that you are retiring. You've said it out loud now for everyone to know. First of all, how dare you? What made you come to this decision?
I'm sure you know some rappers that should have quit while they're ahead, right?
No, stop it.
You do though, right?
Okay, yes, for the sake of this conversation, I'm going to say yes. Yeah, go on.
For the sake of the convo, you know what you do. Like, you think, pack it up now.
Enough is enough.
I don't want to be that guy in it, so
Yeah.
it's nice to leave on an arena show and stuff like that.
I was going to say, sure, you're not doing a Jay-Z and saying that you're retiring, but next year you're going to come back with another insane
Everyone
album.
keeps saying that.
Most fans didn't even know the full extent of Nine's restrictions. After his previous legal troubles, he was placed under strict conditions. That meant he was legally banned from seeing dozens of people from his past, including his longtime friend and collaborator, Scraps. Imagine being told you couldn't even speak to the people who shaped your life, your career, your art. For Nines, this wasn't just about music. It was about his entire circle being stripped away. He admitted it felt strange at first, but over time, he adapted. Instead of linking with old friends, he surrounded himself with corporate figures and business contacts, forcing his life in a completely new direction. But these restrictions weren't just inconvenient, they were dangerous. One slip-up, one mistake, and he'd be sent straight back to prison. And in this case, that's exactly what happened. The struggle between Nines and law enforcement isn't new. Over the years, his career has repeatedly been blocked by outside forces. Fans remember when Tory Lanez tried to bring him out at Wireless, only for the police to shut it down. Even his legendary O2 performance came at a price. He was fined £5,000 just for taking the stage. To supporters, it feels like a pattern. Every time Nines tries to elevate his career, something or someone stands in the way. Online, fans speculate whether the police see him as more than just an artist, viewing him as a symbol of something they want to control. Of course, those claims remain speculation. But what can't be denied is the impact. Shows cancelled, festivals blocked, and a rapper constantly forced to fight battles far beyond the studio. And now, with another sentencing looming, the question isn't just about his career. It's about his freedom. As Nines sits awaiting his fate, the future is more uncertain than ever. Will the court hand down a heavy sentence, or will his legal team, known for pulling off surprises, find a way to secure his release sooner? Meanwhile, his investments and business moves hang in the balance. The cancelled festival showed how fragile those ventures can be, especially with legal issues casting a shadow over everything. And then there's his legacy. Retired or not, Nines has already left his mark on UK rap. But this chapter could redefine how he's remembered. For Nines, the real challenge may not be music or money. It might be freedom itself. The story of Nines is far from over. He's proven time and time again that he can rise from setbacks, but this time the stakes are higher than ever. Fans are left wondering, will this be the final downfall? Or the setup for an even greater comeback? One thing is certain, the next chapter in Nines' life could change everything.